this Friday. So if you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, that is the YouTube link right there. But without further ado, let's hop into our first match, which is going to be TatorVGC versus our boy Sash.
Yes.
Sash.
And we have some very, very interesting teams coming from both sides here. Now, we featured both of them on stream before, I believe.
Yes. Let's take a look at what we are talking about here. Update that really quick. Bam! We in there. I gotta update this too. Oh my god, I didn't do the updating.
It's all right. Now, while you're updating that, let's go ahead and talk about what we're seeing on team preview here real quick. We have Tater going with Amoonguss, Milotic, Lele, and Tyranitar. And on Shab's VGC side, we have Heatran, Tapu Bulu, Como, and Hitmontop. Hitmontop's something, you know, our boy Marcus really adores over here.
Oh, I am just a fan of Hitmontop. Such an amazing Pokemon, typically running the eject button, which I believe we saw earlier in the day, proving to be quite a mix-up. So it's really going to play a lot of pressure on that Tyranitar. But without further ado, we got a lot of matches to cover, so let's get right into the battle. Woo! Show your hype in chat and let us know who you want to see take this in chat. Let's do it, everyone. And the battle has begun. Tater is going to be leading with the Amoonguss and Milotic lead, while on the other side we have Heatran and Bulu.
Right, so a very, very scary lead almost from both sides here. Tater probably leading Milotic in fear of the Hitmontop coming out and, getting the competitive boost.
Yes, but playing very well to that strength, and the Amoonguss is going to be immediately scared out by that Heatran, and why wouldn't you? It's a Heatran. It's a problem.
It spreads fire and it burns.
It burns indeed, but the Woodhammer actually going to be going into the Lele slot right there. Oh!
A one-hit KO onto Lele, so this Lele either may not be very bulky, or this could be a Choice Banded Bulu.
Yeah, that is definitely an option, but the Heat Wave going to come out, and then the Scald coming back in return. It's not... Oh, that is a two-hit KO on the Heatran, but what do we have here? Looks like to be a leftovers.
Yes, so Heatran going to be able to recover a little bit of HP here, and Milotic is a little scared right now.
Yeah, I mean, you have a Bulu coming in, maybe just trying to play that read like, oh, you think I'm going to protect my Milotic, but I'm actually not. But, yeah, there's a little bit of a problem for that Heatran. But Como going to be coming in right now, Bulu staying in, and the Mega Evolution from T-Tar is going to be coming through hot and heavy.
The Tater Express, as I like to call it. And then Bulu's going to go for a Woodhammer here onto Tyranitar. And that's going to do a lot of damage, but Tyranitar's going to hang on with just a sliver of health left. And going for the Dragon Dance here, not even afraid of getting double targeted.
Dude, what is up with this Bulu? It is getting kills where I think it might be banding. Like, it's doing so much damage. So much.
Right, and you know, I don't think it might actually be Scarfed.
Ooh.
I should have been paying attention to my speed. But a Scarf Bulu is very, very threatening.
Yep, but not enough to be for that Sandstorm. Sandstorm was like, nope, you had your fun. And now we're looking at a buffed up Tyranitar.
Right, and we're going to see like Tyranitar with his speed increase, but the Intimidate's going to come out from Hitmontop and take away that attack boost that Dragon Dance gave. But Milotic is going to get the competitive boost here, boosting its special attack by 2 stages. And, of course, the Adrenaline Orb raising Milotic's speed. So instantly, Milotic went from not being too much of a threat to being scary, but Psychic Terrain coming out and not even going to let Fake Out do anything this turn.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a flub, but since both Pokemon are grounded, it's not going to be able to hit its priority Fake Out. But that's the eject button was called right there, and he was forced to come back into his ball. And the Como is going down now, and this is a scary situation we have. Milotic is going to be at +4.
Let's take a moment to realize how much damage that Milotic put out with Icy Wind. It may be +2, but that just pretty much took away 50% of Como's health.
Yeah, Icy Wind should never kill.
Non-stab.
Never kill. Like,
Non-stab.
and yet it did. And now we're going to be at +4 with the Psychic Terrain still up. So the oh my
and
god.
Because of the Intimidate, competitive coming right back out again.
Yikes. The Heatran is going to protect itself from any further damage here, trying to just stall out as long as it can. But the Scald is going to be coming out into the Hitmontop slot, and that is, not the kill yet.
So Hitmontop going to go ahead for the close combat into Milotic. He is tired of this boosted Milotic on his team, but not going to do enough to really threaten Milotic.
Honestly, could you blame him? I mean, it's pretty rough. The T-Tar's already at -1, so it's really not as big a threat as the Milotic, but that's just the game right here. And the forfeit is going to be coming out. Not wanting to reveal any further information from the for game 2, because remember, we're in top 8.
Right.
We game 3.
And I think going forward, I think Shab really is going to want to preserve the Bulu a little bit better, because that Milotic it went rampant. But the Bulu hits so hard as well, too. It one-shot Lele. So I think going forward, he's going to want to target down the Milotic and make sure that he's not in a position where he accidentally gives Milotic a competitive boost.
You are absolutely right about that, because like that Bulu was definitely putting in the work. Had he able to take down that Milotic, that might have been a completely different match on our hands, because really the MVP of that was indeed that competitive boost that we saw.
I believe we're about to get game 2 loaded up here in just one moment.
Yep, and we are in there heading back to the battle right here. And let's see, there are a few adjustments, but let's let it play out. We are going to continue here. Game number 2, first game going in favor of Tater.
Absolutely. And Tater playing a really strong game so we're going to see how he switches up the leads here. Going for Milotic and Incineroar this time around.
Yep, he knew that he did so well with that first match. But the Bulu is coming back out. Same exact lead from our boy Shab over here. And going to get the Intimidate on the Bulu, neutering its attack just a little bit.
And that's going to hurt Bulu a lot. Bulu's not really in a good position right here, staring down Incineroar. Now we're going to see Como switch in here and see what Heatran tries to do. But Incineroar is just going to go ahead and fake out Como. They're scared of that Bulu hitting Milotic. And Heatran's going for Earth Power right onto Incineroar.
Ooh, that definitely did a lot of damage. But now the Icy Wind is coming through. So the Incineroar does have a chance to outspeed, but really, it's not going to be a one-hit KO, even if it's carrying that low kick option, which we have not seen yet.
Right, so we could potentially see Tater go for a double up with Scald and low kick just to ensure the KO. But, you know, Como's on the field, and they can do some crazy damage to Incineroar if it opts to go for close combat.
Absolutely, but we're going to see the immediate switch out into Tapu Lele just in case he goes for that Clangorous Soul Blade. Tapu Lele will not be affected by that damage, and we're just going to see Milotic hit him with another Icy Wind.
Yes, and the Icy Wind not going to be doing as much damage as we saw last game because Milotic's not raised its special attack just yet. But the speed decreases is going to be clutch here. And for the second time of Star Wars today, we're going to be seeing Clang Clang All Over You featuring Como.
We're probably going to have to cut this out on YouTube. He's going to still be living just barely above half, but all those stat increases. Ooh, but then again, Como did get a little beat up by those Icy Winds. And Lele avoid a big miss.
That's going to be huge because Heatran can really pump out the damage with Heat Wave. Stab Heat Wave is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Como is just going to make a safe protect here, ensuring that it lives for one more turn, and the Moonblast actually coming in. And Milotic just recovers up, knowing that probably seeing the protect come through.
Right, so great play on Tater's end, but Shab cannot seem to hit this Lele with a Heat Wave.
This Lele be dodging? What is happening? Yo.
This Lele has bright powder.
Oh my god, can you I will die if that is the case, but it looks like Lele is finally gonna pick up the KO on this, frankly, but beefed up Como right
A Moonblast coming out from a base 130 special attack, Tapu Lele. Even though Como's +1 special defense, it's not gonna do good to a quad weakness.
Yeah, that would have killed in one shot anyway, but now Bulu comes in, gets that terrain control, and is not intimidated for the time being. Milos is just going to drop a safe protect as we continue to see an onslaught of Moonblast going into the boost, doing a heaping amount of damage.
Right, and I'm starting to believe this Lele is actually a Specs Lele with the amount of damage it's pumping out here. We're going to see Earth Power come into Lele and not even do probably just 30%.
Wow. Just incredible training coming through from Tater right now, as Bulu is going to be forced to retreat, wants to preserve, and knows that's the kill option. Ooh, but Hitmontop coming through. But the competitive boost
is going to see. And, you know, maybe Shab was expecting a Tyranitar to come in here, but Tater not opting for that.
Listen, I've been personally bodied by this Milotic. It is nothing to scoff at all. But the Moonblast is going to be going into Hitmontop, and this just barely not getting the kill. But now he gets another boost when the Hitmontop inevitably comes back in.
So we're going to have Bulu come right back in here, going to threaten Milotic a little bit more. But with Milotic with that boost, +2 is going to be enough to knock out Heatran.
Oh, my heart. That hurts. That hurts a lot right there, because that was his most healthy mon, and now he's a tiny little Hitmontop at like 2 HP and a Bulu. He is not faster than the Lele. This is looking very grim for Shab right now.
+4 special attack on Milotic, and with Hitmontop with Fake Out, he could try and threaten with Milotic, but I believe Milotic has Protect, so it's not even going to think twice about the Fake Out coming its way.
You know, absolutely. And I think that is the play that we're going to be seeing as he sets up the Sandstorm, just ensuring that his Lele can get that terrain control if by some freak of nature accident something crazy happens. But the Woodhammer is going to be going into that Milotic, knowing that it is a huge threat. And Milotic is surely going to outspeed with that +1 boost from the Adrenaline Orb. And it's going to have a field day, especially considering Hitmontops usually don't carry Protect.
No, they really don't. Sometimes they'll run Detect, but a lot of Hitmontops go for the supportive moveset with Fake Out, sometimes Close Combat. You see a few with Helping Hand, Wide Guard.
Yeah, it's strictly a support mon, and it's like, it's unfortunate that it probably doesn't have it, but let's see what the Bulu does. The Bulu is Scarfed. It moved first.
Right, so it's going to go for the Woodhammer on Milotic and KO it.
KO the Milotic. Ooh, whoa, but that recoil damage as the Rock Slide comes through, and it does not miss. Picking up 2 for the price of 1.
That was a great play on Tater's end. Realizing there at the end that, you know, my Milotic is in a good spot. Tyranitar is such a good spot as well, too. So you can take out one of them, but the other is just going to clean sweep your team afterward.
Absolutely. And congrats to Tater for moving into our grand finals match. And also, congrats to Shab, man. What a clinic he
A great
put on.
showing. And I personally don't know Shab, but, you know, to come in and, you know, just take top 4.
Yeah, like this was a stacked event, and that was just an incredible match. So thank you guys so much for playing, and once again, thank you guys so much for being here. We're actually going to get into the other side of top 4 and give you the hypest matches.